noticed that sometimes you don't like to do the immediate or the temporaries right then and there. Sometimes you do it in 24 hours.
Yes, that's actually what I recommend.
So
Why?
you're just going to give me a mask and send me home with metal teeth?
For like 5 years, I gave everyone their smile that very day. And then I had this epiphany when I was at a course, and this doctor who's still a mentor of mine, he said, just tell me, he called me out in the class and said, tell me why you're giving teeth that very day. And so I gave him the standard answers. Well, because the patients want to walk out with a smile. And he's like, yeah, okay. And he basically deconstructed all my arguments for it, meaning that really the reality is that you're saving time for yourself. And it's easier to sell a smile in a day than to say, give me 24 hours to make it so I can make this as strong as possible so you have less complications. When you wait 24 hours, it also helps. So now you can put it in and you're able to see the smile when they're not numb. Right? When you put the smile on the day of, they are so numb that you're still making like a guesstimate of like, okay, does it look good? You come in the next day and we look in there and it doesn't look good to you and me. Nice thing is that we actually will take it right out. We go back to the lab and we'll fix it. So the implants will be where they need to be. It's a matter of if the smile looks good. So the reason why I wait 24 hours is because it gives me time. So basically we take an impression. We've already got a device ready and prepped, but now we're able to basically deliver it the next day. The device will be stronger because I have time to reinforce it and finish it, polish it up, make it super, super nice. But the more important reason I like it is that now I'm able to see what it looks like without the patient being numb and sedated, right? Because you're going to come out and be like,
you're going to be out of it.
and you lose this experience, right? You spend $40,000 or $50,000 for something, and then your first look at it is when you're drugged up.
Right.
And so can you imagine if there was one selfish thing about why I like doing it for me, is that I am able to capture this moment when the patient sees himself for the first time, and they're not drugged. But they get to see it, they get to experience too. It's like it's for both of us. It's like if you,
and I'm with you on that. I totally liked it, and I'm thinking people are upset because they're waiting 24 hours with no teeth when they haven't had teeth for 20.
Yeah, you'll go home and you'll be
24 hours.
The reality is that day you're going to go home, you're going to be so tired, you're going to sit there in bed, and you wouldn't be out showing anybody your teeth anyways.
If I just get all my extractions done, all I want to do is go home and take a nap. I mean, it's not. I just noticed that you're one of the first people to actually start.
And I promote it, and I tell my doctors to do it.
You know, I see a lot of dentists on YouTube and stuff. Oh, we're over engineering and this and that, and you're doing that in a whole different area.
Yeah.
You're actually looking out for I mean, this is my temporaries. And we're going to that extra mile in temporaries, where I watched the whole all-in-one day denture where they're just happy, and then the very next day they're like, oh, it's rubbing my nostrils raw.
Yes.
Because they're just getting something slammed into their mouth.
Yep.
And now we're going the extra mile in 24 hours. I mean,
I believe that it's those extra. It's the extra 2 millimeters, extra 2 minutes you take. That's what makes the difference between you and all your competition. It's that extra conversation. It's the call to the patient the night of. It's the extra, in our case, an hour of time, sit there asking the right questions. But the outcome will be not today or tomorrow. It won't be 5 years from now. It'll be like 30 years from now, 40 years from now. When you take your last breath, if that device is in there and we're still friends, then I think it's successful.
Definitely.